Sadly, a couple days ago, I learned that my role, the role I've had the last 3.5 years working as an account executive in a large tech company, is moving across the country to Austin, Texas. I live in Philadelphia. If you're new to the channel, I'm not going to uproot my life and move for a job. So in 30 days, I will be unemployed. In this video, you're going to learn exactly what I'm doing to land my next multi-six-figure tech sales AE role, hopefully within 30 days. Resources I built to organize my entire job search process and impress hiring managers to set myself apart from the thousands and thousands of other people in my position looking for a new sales job in 2025. And because you're watching this video, you get 2 of these resources for free. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Let me hop into my computer, share out my screen, and show you what I'm talking about. This is the sales interview system. It's a Notion template I built to streamline, automate, and organize my entire job search process to hopefully, within 30 days, not 90 days, land my next multi-six-figure sales role. You can gain access to the sales interview system, link in the description. This is not one of the free resources. We'll get to those free resources later in the video. At the top, you'll see my website. I'm not going to walk through my website right now, but guys, this is the greatest thing I ever built, and this is really going to set me apart from the pack as I'm trying to get interview conversations set up. Within my website, a hiring manager can click this link and see and gain access to 10 plus references from past managers I worked under, business partners and coworkers I worked with, and customers I sold to. There's a section called past performance with verified screenshots as to where I fell against my quota over the last 3.5 years in my past role and where I fell against the rest of the team, where I stacked against the rest of the team, the other 17 account executives. Below that, there's a section, every sales award I ever received in my previous job, or current job that I'm soon to be unemployed from. This is the section I'm really proud of. It's called Watch Me Sell. There's 5 to 6 discovery and demo call recordings. And the reason I'm proud of this section is because when you're in an interview, it's really easy for a salesperson to smooth their way through the interview, say they're a top performer. Next thing you know, they get the job. And within 30 to 60 days, the sales manager's like, oh my God, I made a big mistake. This is not the right person for the job. They can't sell. They're pipped. And they're moving on to try to find somebody else. This website is meant to de-risk me as a potential candidate. I can verify and show you I could sell. Watch these videos. And then there's a last section called my sales plan, a 30, 60, 90-day plan about how I would get up to speed in my next role. I'll walk through my website in detail in a future video. Brag list at the top about some things I'm proud of. Any documents that are important in my job search. My resume's here. If I were to create a sales plan, a 30, 60, 90-day plan specific for a company, I would store that up here. Again, to centralize everything within this Notion template. To-do list. These are the tasks I have to complete today. It's broken down by week, and anything done would be here. And as you can see, they're tied to specific companies and then specific people. I'll walk through that in a second. And then there's a high-level overview at a calendar view. This is the meat and potatoes. Target companies and hiring managers. Let's pop into the template to walk you through what it looks like bare bones. We hit edit here. So this is all information I'm going to fill out as I'm doing research on a company. These are templates that I'm going to fill out as I'm doing research on a company. Therefore, and I'm going to walk through what this looks like. Competitive landscape, any emails, cold calls, LinkedIn messages I'm going to send. Therefore, if I do get an interview with, let's say, Pure Storage or CyberArk or ChainGuard, I have all the research already done. I'm using ChatGPT to filter all this in, and I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready for that interview conversation. It's all stored within my Notion template. To-do list based on the company, and then these are interview questions. So these are common questions I could potentially or probably will be asked throughout the interview process. And I can role play these. If I were to click tell me about yourself, I could put my answer here, test, I could hide it. And as I'm role playing these before an interview conversation, tell me about yourself, I'll say the answer and I could see how close I am to that answer by clicking show answer. Pretty cool stuff. We're just going to delete this out of here. Cool. And you can also add any sort of notes to a specific company. So if I were to go into ChainGuard to show you what this looks like, this is everything filled out. Hiring managers up here. We'll walk through that in a second. Do they have an open position? Yes. This is the job posting, the website, industry. The role is for a mid-market AE, commercial AE. My tasks are here. It's remote. Did I interview yet? Yes or no? I have not. This is going to be to track my interview success rate. And then this is all the information I found on ChainGuard using ChatGPT to help facilitate this. Your buyer personas. So I pretty much know everything I need to know about ChainGuard. If I were to get a conversation set up, I am well prepared. Here's a breakdown of rep view. The rep view score is tremendous. Their G2 score is tremendous. If there's any, red flag reviews on Glassdoor, Indeed, or rep view, I'm going to put them here. That way I could go back to those during the interview conversations and bring those up to make sure I'm not getting screwed. This is a breakdown of one of their competitors. Again, I'm using ChatGPT to facilitate all of this. It doesn't take a ton of time to do this either, guys. It takes 30 minutes per company. Any prospecting emails, cold calls, LinkedIn messages I'm going to send, I would store them here. This is my to-do list for ChainGuard. I got to do this today. Try to get some conversation set up. And again, interview questions. So that is the target companies. And then the hiring managers. So the hiring managers are tied to the target company. So if I go into Ryan here, I could see that I got his email, phone number. My task today is to send him a LinkedIn video messages to see what's the best way to get a conversation set up at PureGuard. These are tied to, obviously, the company. So it's all tied together. So these are the people I'm going after right now. And then for you guys, templates and scripts. So there's resume templates and keywords. Lots of templates here. Keywords you'll have access to. The sales plan template, you gain access to this for free because you're watching the video. Link in the description. SDR sales plan template. It could also be an account executive sales plan template. 30, 60, 90. You can just copy and paste these guys. So here's one for an SDR. Here's one for an account executive. This is something you're probably going to want to present at some point during an interview conversation or send prior. That will really impress a hiring manager if you send them a SDR sales plan template prior to the conversation. Nobody else is doing this. You gain access to this for free. Link in the description. I have like my cold call templates, subject lines all built in here. So I just got to copy and paste these and fire these off. So hopefully get some combos set up with hiring managers. Thank you template. So every time I have a conversation, I'm sending a thank you email directly after the conversation. I have these already built for you guys. Copy and paste them. And then this is something that you want to focus on. During a tech sales interview, you're either going to be asked, if you're an SDR, to do a mock cold call, or if you're an AE, a mock discovery call. I have everything you need for a mock cold call right here. The script, different frameworks, how to handle objections, organized for you. Same thing for the mock discovery call. And this is what I'm going to be practicing as I go throughout my interviews. So all of this is done. I have it all organized. It's all central within this Notion template. It's now my job to get conversations set up and just refer back to this to prepare for my interview conversations. Guys, I think this is like the best thing I ever made. I know it's helping me out tremendously over the last week. I think it might help you guys out too. If you think so, check it out. Link in the description. What you get for free is the sales plan template and the 30, 60, 90 day template. Also link in the description. And there's resources here. So still hiring. This is embedded into the Notion template. So these are companies real time. Might take a minute or two for this to pop up. That are hiring for tech sales roles. It's really good. And then G2 and RepView are two resources that I'm relying on heavily. Let's refresh this. It's like still hiring today. Decided to break my computer. We got G2 and RepView too. So guys, this is what I'm using. I have no idea if it's going to help you out. I know it's helping me out stay organized and stay on top of everything because it's overwhelming trying to find a new job. It sucks trying to find a new job, but this is really keeping my mind at ease, knowing that I'm doing the right things to be successful during my conversations and get conversations set up. So if you think this might help you out, check it out. I'll keep you guys up to date on my job search. And again, hopefully I land a new job, a new multi-six-figure role. within the next, hopefully 30 days, if not 90 days. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you.